Hi everyone, and welcome to week 15 of the ABCs of Contentment. Today we're on the letter O. O stands for when, which actually means when body in the Bible. The verse that goes with that is 1 Corinthians 12, 21 and 22. The Apostle Paul gives a humorous illustration here, and he says, the eye cannot say to the hand, I don't need you. The head cannot say to the foot, I don't need you. Hey, get out of here! In case you're wondering, I can't lift my feet that high. So that was my friend Jessica's foot. Thank you, Jessica, for your help there. Always fun. Anyway, the verse goes on and it says, in fact, some parts of the body that are thought as the weakest and least important are actually the most necessary. So true. I've seen this so many times in my life. I help out in Awana, as you know, and one year we did the shoe boxes for Operation Christmas Child. If you're curious what that is, you can Google it. But when we did the shoe boxes, we made handmade bracelets with beads. Well, because of my limited hand dexterity, I can't string the beads through. So we worked in pairs at our tables. And the girl next to me, I handed her the beads and I picked out the colors, and then she would string the beads through. That's an example of how we were one in the body of Christ, but yet we were serving the Lord and having fun. If you have someone who has a disability at your church and they want to serve, go ahead and let him. It could be as simple as handing out programs, greeting people at the door. I know a lot of my special needs friends like to give hugs. There's something that everyone can do. If you really make an effort, there's always a way to make everyone a part of the body of Christ. I believe one of the reasons I serve in a line today is because the leaders made me feel like a part of the body of Christ. How? Well, one of the major ways they did that is the game leaders found ways to adapt the games. Some of the games. There's a lot I can't do physically. So by finding ways to adapt some of the games and let me play, that spoke volumes to me. That spoke very loudly. That made me feel loved and important. And as I've continued on in Awana, I've continued meditating on those verses and memorizing many more. And I realized that our society is spiritually disabled on the inside. There's a major heart issue. Even with my disability, God has given me a heart to serve Him and a heart to help others. And that's why I make these videos, and that's why I write. With a purpose. And then today's song is by Matt Osgood and Kathy Summers. Here we go. This one's gonna be fun. Body, one Lord, one Father, we're all one Spirit in our hearts, one body, many parts. is a fun one. Can you tell? Male and female, different backgrounds, young and old of equal worth, come together to become Christ's body here on earth. Christ's body here on earth. One body. I could continue that one forever. Can you tell I was having a great time? Well, that's it, everyone, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I know I did, and so did my friend Jessica. This is probably our funnest video. I'll see you next week when we talk about the letter P, and P will be for perseverance. Okay? Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. God bless.